Hello Team 613. I want to give you a quick tour of the different pieces in NetBeans. NetBeans is the program that we use to help us develop and download software to our robot. Okay, here's what the windows look like for NetBeans once it's opened up. There are three different panes to the window. The first pane of the window is a dialog box that gives us information about whether our program has been downloaded and any sort of errors that may come up when we are compiling our program. This window right here lists the different projects that are available. We have two different projects that are currently open. You can have more than two. You can only have one, depending on the situation. Here we have one project called My Robo Project and another one called Robot Template. Notice that Robot Template is in bold. That means that this is the main project that we've set, and when we download the program to our robot, so when we use our download button right here, it's going to compile and download Robo Template, not My Robo Project. Okay, if you right click on My Robot Project, you'll see there's a command that pops open that allows you to set My Robo Project as the main project. So make certain that you've highlighted and set as the main project the program that you want to. If we expand our project, you'll notice that NetBeans has organized a variety of files to within the project. Build.html, you don't need to worry what's inside of that. There's a folder, a source folder. Inside their source folder, it has an additional file that has listed two different programs. One is robottemplate.java and one is compressor.java. We are looking at robottemplate.java. We double click on that and here's the code to it. If you notice right here, this tab is named robottemplate.java. So this is actually the code that we have written for our program, and that's where we do our work. Now, just in terms of theory, so you know, Java is an English-like language, which means that you can read it and you can understand it because it's based on English. However, it's a combination of English and mathematical symbols and a particular syntax to put it all together. Our computer doesn't read an English-like language. We have to do something called compile it, which will turn our Java English-like program into a series of zeros and ones that's called machine code, or machine code in the case of this program. And that zero and one, that machine code is something that our computer knows how to interpret. To do that, we do our compilation, and then at the same time that we do compilation, we're also going to send it over from our driver station to our CRIO. That's what our green button right here does. You click on it, it's going to compile, and it's going to send it over. Down here is a list of what happens during that process, and if there's any problem that occurs, it'll give you a little note. It'll stop the whole process, and then you have to make some sort of correction. Generally, there's two types of problems you run into. One, there's a mistake in the coding that we can go back and fix, or two, the NetBeans is able to compile our software, but it's not able to send it over to the robot, and it tells you that there's some connection problem with the robot that needs to be fixed. Okay, so this was just a quick introduction to NetBeans, which is our program that we're using to help us edit, compile, and deliver the programs that we're running. There's three different panes to it. We can have multiple projects open at a time. Make certain you've set as the main project the project that you want, and then this pane right here gives you the ability to edit the statements inside of your program. Thank you very much.